to Soft Sky. In this video, you will get answers to the queries. Is screen sharing safe? And how can I share my screen for free? Don't forget to subscribe to our social media channels for more video and post updates. Top 15 screen sharing applications. Number 15. Windows Quick Assist. Quick Assist is a new app in Windows 10 that enables you to receive or provide assistance over a remote connection. Number 14. Chrome Remote Desktop. Securely access your computer from your phone, tablet, or another computer. It's fast, simple, and free. Number 13. freeconferencecall.com. freeconferencecall.com provides HD audio conferencing, screen sharing, and video conferencing with up to 1,000 participants. Number 12. Use Together. Share your screen and collaborate with your team on any applications. Use Together is a remote pair programming and team collaboration tool. Number 11. Mingle View. Free, simple, easy, fast desktop sharing. Share your screen instantly with everyone. Number 10. GoToMeeting. Instantly join, host, or manage a video, audio, or web meeting from a conference room, your desk, or a remote location via your Mac or mobile device. Number 9. ScreenLeap. The fast, simple, and free way to share your screen instantly for online meetings, sales demos, and collaboration. Number 8. Makogo. Free screen sharing for online meetings, training, and web conferencing. Makogo is an easy and intuitive way to share your screen over the web. Number 7. Slack. Slack is a new way to communicate with your team. It's faster, better organized, and more secure than email. Here you have options like text, video, voice communication, and screen sharing. Number 6. Cisco WebEx. Cisco WebEx is the leading enterprise solution for video conferencing, online meetings, screen share, and webinars. Number 5. Skype. Free communication platform that specializes in providing screen sharing, call recording, video chat, and voice calls between computers, tablets, mobile devices, and smartwatches over the internet. Number 4. AnyDesk. Connect to a computer remotely, be it from the other end of the office or halfway around the world. AnyDesk ensures secure and reliable remote desktop connections for IT professionals and on-the-go individuals alike. Number 3. Zoom. Zoom is the leader in modern enterprise video communications, with an easy, reliable cloud platform for video and audio conferencing, chat, and webinars. Number 2. Join.me. Join.me is a very user-friendly online screen sharing, online meetings, and team collaboration are all fast and easy at Join.me. With audio and video conference calls, whiteboarding, and customizable meeting links. Number 1. TeamViewer. TeamViewer is a remote control, desktop sharing, online meetings, web conferencing, and file transfer between computers. TeamViewer is available for Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Chrome OS, iOS, Android, Windows RT, Windows Phone 8, and BlackBerry operating systems. Hope these screen sharing apps will help you to connect with your team remotely. Thank you for watching. Please follow us on our social media channels to get the post and video updates.
первые 3 поездки.
This is a review of the best screen recorders for Android right now, including the best free and paid options and the different features between them to help you decide which is the best one for you. Plus, a tutorial on each showing you exactly how to record your Android screen in just a few taps. Hey, it's Justin Brown here from Primal Video, where we help you grow an audience and scale your revenue with online video. If you're seeing value in this video, make sure you're giving it a thumbs up. It really makes a huge difference. And all the links to everything I mentioned in this video, you can find linked in the description box below. Let's jump into it. Okay, so I've got 2 options for you. We're going to start off with the simplest free one first, and then I'm going to introduce you to a more advanced solution, which is free as well, but does have a paid option to unlock some additional features and also remove ads and those sorts of things. So I suggest sticking around until you've checked out both of the options before running off to start playing around or installing apps to make sure that you're not missing out on any of the extra features that might be useful for you. So the first option is to use the built-in screen recorder on Android. This is something that they started releasing in version 11, and it's actually pretty good. Now, if you haven't done the update to Android 11 or it's not supported on your device yet, you might find that you've already got a decent screen recorder built in. A lot of Samsung phones and others have had built-in screen recorders for quite a while, and they're pretty good too. So to find it, you just want to swipe down from the top past the notifications until you're able to see the menu options there. And then you might need to swipe across to find screen recorder. Now, if it's not showing for you, you can press the edit button down the bottom left-hand corner, and you can customize up which icons are actually shown on there, and also the order that they're shown. So I'm going to go back out of this now, and I'm just going to press on screen record start. And it's going to pop up with some options. Now this is actually pretty powerful, and it's awesome that they've included them in here, because this is normally what you needed one of the other apps, like the one I'm going to show you next, for, which unlocks more functionality. So you've got the option here not just to record your device's screen, but also to record audio. And if we press on this little drop down arrow here, we get to choose what audio we'd like to capture. So we can just record the audio from the phone's microphone. So if I'm going to be speaking, then it would just record that. We can also record just the device audio. So if I'm going to be watching a video or playing a game and I want that audio captured, then I can select device audio, or you can actually select both, device audio and microphone as well, which is so awesome that they've included that in here. Now if you don't want audio at all, then you can just disable that option. But the last one here, show touches on screen, this is where if you enable this, then you'll actually see the little touch marks appear on the screen as you're running through your recording, so that your viewers or anyone watching can follow along with what it is you're doing. So then all you need to do to start your recording is press start, and then when you're ready to stop your recording, you can just swipe down from the top to bring up your notifications and just press tap to stop. That will then go ahead and save the file on your device, which then you can open up in your Photos app and you can trim it down or share it out from there. So that's a really simple, straightforward way that you can record your Android device screen. Now, if you don't have access to a built-in screen recorder on your Android device already, then that's where you're going to have to install an app to do it. Now, there is an absolute ton of them out there, but my favorite and the one that I recommend is called X Recorder, and it's actually by the same company that make InShot, the video editing app. So when you download and open up the app, you're probably just going to see this little floating orange widget here that you can pick up and that you can move around. This is kind of your quick access to all the control and all the functionality inside of X Recorder. So if we press on that now and just press the home button to take us to the actual home app, I'll run you through some of the features in here and then show you the rest of that quick access button. Let's go down to settings down the bottom right hand corner. So you can see in here how many more settings and how much more control we get over our screen recording than what we had with the built-in Android one. So straight away we get to adjust the resolution, lots of different options in there from 240p right up to 1080p. Quality, we get to record it up to 16 megabits per second. So the higher the number, the better the quality, but also the larger the file size will be as well. So I'm going to leave this on the maximum here, 16. You also get to choose your frames per second. So if you're doing any sort of gaming videos or anything like that, then you would want to be recording at 50 or 60, the higher frame rates, so that you're going to get a smoother video for your game screen recording. But you also have options right down to 15 frames per second in here too. You also have the ability to leave your screen orientation on auto, or you can actually lock it so that the video is going to stay at landscape or portrait. Now if we come down here, you can see we got the option to record audio in here as well. So I'll just tick this box and then we get to choose our audio source. So it's currently set to recording internal audio, or we can set it to do our microphone as well, so the microphone in the phone. Now what this doesn't have, surprisingly, is the ability, like we have with the built-in app, to record both the microphone and internal audio. And there is a little bit of a warning there saying that internal audio recording is only supported on Android 10 and above. And there's even an app support list. If you press this check supported app list, it's going to go through and look at all the apps that are installed on your phone, and it's going to give you a checkbox as to whether they are supported or not. You also in here get to specify where your video file is going to be saved on your device. And if we come down here some more, there's things like a countdown timer in here as well. So it's currently set to 3 seconds. We can make it 5, 10, or we can turn it off completely. We have the option here to hide the recording window while you're recording. This is one that you can see I've got on, so I don't want all the recording stuff showing while I'm doing the recording, so I like to have that one ticked. You can also here shake the phone to stop recording, so you don't even need to press the stop button. You could just shake your phone to stop recording with that one. We can also turn on our camera for our screen recording as well. So there's me. Hey, we can also paint or draw on our screen. So if we enable the brush here and we press on the brush, then we can free draw on the screen. We can circle stuff, or there's even little preset shapes and things down the bottom here. So we can draw out a square. We can get arrows, probably better than the one that I drew. All of this stuff we can add in, which is again going to be recorded while we're recording as well. So I can press the little red X down the bottom here to cancel out of that. So I'm not going to run through every feature in here, but those are the main ones, and you can see how much more advanced this is than the built-in one and how much more functionality it has. And so I'm going to go back to my Android desktop here now, and you can see that we've got the app still running here. And so if I press on this, this is that little quick launch menu again. You can see we've got direct access now to press record. We can also then bring up our tools, which is then going to bring up some of those menu items we had before, to quick access to screenshot, to enable our camera, to do the brush, enable the microphone, so we don't have to dive back into those settings. That next one is the home button to take us to that main page in the app, where we can see all our recordings. And the last one there is the settings button, which will take us directly to the settings. So now if we want to actually start a screen recording, we can press on the little button here and we can press record. That'll count us down and we are now screen recording with this app. So we can go and do whatever we need to do. When we want to stop, we again swipe down from the top and we get this extra menu appear down in our notifications area where we again have access to those tools. We can pause our recording or we can stop it altogether. So I'm going to press stop. And it says here that our video is saved. We can play it, we can delete it, we can edit it, or we can share it directly from here. Now that's the other cool thing about this app, is that once we've done our screen recording, we can actually edit them down in this app as well. So if we go down to this little edit button, the little pencil down the bottom, we've got a heap of extra tools in here for editing videos, compressing videos, merging videos together, editing photos and those sorts of things in here as well. So if we just go edit video in here, we can select our video. Let's pick this one here and go next. And then we've got a heap of editing tools and functionality in here. Now this video editor in this app here does actually put a little watermark on your video, but you can remove it for free. So you can see it's got the watermark down the bottom there, X recorder. If you actually press on that, they give you the option to watch an ad and that watermark will be removed. So it's not on your actual screen recording, it's actually when you come in to edit in here. Or you can remove it permanently if you upgrade to the paid version. So the paid version, or X Recorder Pro, it's a one-time purchase. It's not a monthly fee or anything like that. This is going to remove all of the ads, and there are quite a lot of them on there. It's also going to remove that watermark permanently and give you access to more of those tools in there, like the video compressor, and also the ability to add text onto your images. So the price you're seeing on my screen is in Australian dollars, $9.49. I'm pretty sure it works out as around $6 or $7 US to upgrade to the Pro version. So still ridiculously cheap considering what you're getting access to.
Welcome everyone, I would like to show you the best screen recorder for your Android 10 device in 2020. So if I show you in settings, and if I go to about, you can see I'm running Android 10. This will also work on Android 9, Android 8 and also Android 7. I cannot guarantee any older versions of Android will support this screen recorder. No root is required and we've already covered this supports the latest Android version, so let's get started. Open the Play Store and I'll have a direct download link to AZ Screen Recorder. This is my favourite screen recorder for Android and I'd like to share it with you. This is completely free, by the way, and there's no watermark, none of that bullcrap. So we're just going to tap on open and you can see, for me, I have this icon. For you, you will need to set up the application. When you use this app for the first time, it will essentially ask you for permission to save to photos, permission to use notifications, and permission to have this overlay. Use this, but also most devices will not be able to see past 1080p. If you want, you can choose 1440p, but I do not recommend it. Now we have here frame rate. If you're playing any game, set this to 60 FPS. Otherwise, if you're just doing a normal tutorial and you just want to screen record your device, I'd recommend you set this to 30 FPS. Now we're going to scroll down and you see it, audio configuration. I'd make sure you enable record audio. It's quite straightforward. If you want it off, you turn it off. And you see it, audio source. If you enable the microphone option, essentially it will be using 1080p. This is the standard for most gaming videos, and if you're doing gaming, I'd recommend you use this. But also, most devices have permission to use notifications and permission to have this overlay. If you decline any of those permissions, you'll not be able to use the screen recorder. But before we start recording, we're going to tap on the icon and we're going to open settings. Now you need to follow me. You see a video configuration, you must change this to 1080p. It will be defaulted to 720p, and let me tell you, 720p is not a good resolution for video in 2020. You want to be using 1080p. This is the standard for most gaming videos, and if you're doing gaming, I'd recommend you use this. But also, most devices will not be able to see past 1080p. If you can choose 1440p, but I do. If you want, you can choose 1440p, but I do not recommend it. Now we have it. 2020, you want to be using 1080p. This is the standard for most gaming videos, and if you're doing gaming, I'd recommend you use this. But also, most devices will not be able to see past 1080p. If you want, you can choose 1440p, but I do not recommend it. Now we have it. Frame rate. If you're playing any game, set this to 60 FPS. Phone option, essentially, it will record your screen and also what all the microphones pick up. This means the following. You'll be able to record your voice first of all, and second of all, you'll also be able to record your game as long as it's coming out from the loudspeaker. This means you will not be able to use your headphones while doing the screen recording. This also means the audio will not be as good as if you use internal audio. This also means that if you keep on tapping the side, that will be picked up, and the audio experience for someone watching your video will not be very good. However, internal audio will capture the game's audio directly without using external microphones. This can mean that you can plug in the headset, you can do all that good stuff. The problem is your actual mic audio will not be recorded if you select internal audio. If you're talking in any game, you must select microphone audio. Honestly, if you aren't talking, it is also a decent option. If you select internal audio, it does say that not all games and applications do support this currently, and if that's the case, you will not have any game sounds. To be safe, I'd recommend you use microphone or you test out internal audio to see if it works. So how do we start the screen recording? Well, we tap on this record icon, we tap on the records, and we tap on start now. We have a timer right here. No audio, but what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that silent mode is disabled, and if we tap on the screen, you'll be able to hear that the screen recorder has also captured the audio. Now this is the screen recording only. I'm not using the audio from my camera, I'm just using the screen recording footage and the audio it recorded. You can hear that overall it's decent, the game sounds are perfectly fine. Actually, let's play the game normally. We have a 2. Yep, got that one. We can't use Queen. Great. How do we stop the screen recording though? Well, we swipe down for the notification center, and we want to find the screen record icon, AZ right here, and we tap on the and this will show you a preview of the video, but the settings, and you see orientation. If you're playing a video game, then you want to change this to landscape mode, then you're going to have that really small picture, which you're going to have to edit out yourself. You could see that earlier,